Hey y'all, hey. Don't worry about my nails. We already know what's going on. There's a pandemic happening on my hands as well as in the world. So, today I'm going to kind of show you guys one of the crafting projects that's going to come after my vanity revamp video. And I am going to show you guys how to turn regular dollar store picture frames into a vanity table with encapsulated jewels. So, stay tuned. All right, so the tools that I will be using this is just some glitter paper that I got from Michael's. It kind of has some like an iridescent type holographic feel to it. It's not really coming off on camera, but it has a little bit of golds and pinks in there. It's a 12 by 12. I'll hopefully link it in the description bar. If not, it is the Recollections brand 12 by 12 sheet from Michael's. So I'm going to cut that to 8 by 10 size to fit my picture frame. I also got these little gemstones from Michael's as well. Just some jewels. Alright, and I also got some pearl beads as well. They have holes in them, but inside the vanity tray you probably won't even be able to tell. And some gold picture frames that I'm going to spray paint with silver and gold glitter after I finish putting it together. Some E6000 pen to trace my paper out and make the 8 by 10 and some scissors. So stick with me. Okay, what I did at this point is I have taken all of the backing out of three picture frames. I have kept the glass for 2. What I've also done is I have taken a pair of scissors and removed the little backing things off of 2 of the 3 picture frames. So I have 3 picture frames, 2 glasses. I left the hooks on the bottom one because that's where my paper is, my glitter paper, and my backing is going to go. And so I will be back. Anyway, I kept 2 glasses. So this glass is going to be for the bottom that the glitter paper is going to sit on. And this one is going to be the glass that covers the jewels once I put them in there. So I'll be back once I start putting it together. Now, at this stage of the game, I have the picture frame that still has these little tabs. So of the 3, I kept tabs on one to hold my my little accent paper in the back. So what I'm going to do now is take the glass out of this, and I'm going to put it up, the glass up against the paper, and cut the paper out to fit the frame because the paper is much bigger than the frame. So I'll be back when I put that in. Alright, so now I got the glass laying on the back of my glitter sheet. I am going to leave just a very small amount of overhang here so the glass is not exactly lined up with the edge here or here. In case I cut it too short, I can atone for that overlap. So what I'm going to do is take my pen, and this is the back of the paper, so it doesn't matter. So I'm going to hold my glass down here, and I'm just going to trace it all the way down. Boom. Then I'm going to do the bottom. Here. Take my glass off. Set it over here on the side. And now I'm going to cut it out. Right now I am finished cutting out my glitter paper. Done on this side, so I'm going to flip it over. Now it's going to fit. So what I'm going to do is get my frame that still has the tabs in it. Go get my glitter paper. I'll put that down in there. I'll be right back. I think it's too big and I had to trim it down, so give me a second. Okay, I am back. I had to trim it down a little bit more. It was too big. I'm just gonna take my glitter paper, push it down into my frame. Then I'm going to take my original backings from the picture frame, and I'm just gonna put all of it back in there. It's just extra cushion. It ain't gonna hurt nobody. So I'm gonna push all that down into the frame. And I'm gonna lock it. Bam, 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 bam. So that is the bottom. Got my gold frame. Got my glitter paper. So what I'm going to do next is the picture frame that doesn't have the glass, the second piece of glass. I'm going to take my E6000 glue and glue it here. That's going to add some depth to the side here. So I'm going to glue this and I'll be right back. I have glued this down to this one. Now I'm just gonna take these and drop them in there. Then I'm gonna glue my second piece of glass down on top of the jewels and this frame on top of the glass, and then I'll be back. Okay, I have glued my glass on top of my jewels and my third tier. Let's see. So now it's just a 3-tier tray. Pro tip, I put the glass on top of the second picture frame and glued that separately. Then I put the frame on and glued it so that the glass isn't moving around if the tray moves. Yeah, so now I'm going to glue some of these same pearls that are in here. I'm going to glue them on the bottom as the legs. So I will be back with the finished product. Alright, so here is the finished product of the Vanity Trays. Pretty good, quick, cheap DIY. I put some brushes over there, lotions, little things I grab for throughout the day or before I go to bed or whatever. They are sitting on my custom vanity tabletop that I created, which is going to be in the next video. So they've been pretty durable thus far. I haven't really had any, so everything is sitting on that second layer of glass. I haven't had any issues. The only issues that I have had, it's been a while since the last clip to now because I've kind of reworked my whole vanity space and whatnot. Only thing is these little pearls that are inside of the glass that I use as the legs, I'm going to end up replacing these because as they slide around, they're not very durable, and one has popped off on the back of one of these. So I'm probably going to replace them with, like, I may get like some pieces of wood and paint them white. Maybe get like the little diamonds that are in here, use those instead. But I am going to have to replace the feet of the vanity trays at some point because they do move around if they slide. Now they're stationary right now, so it's not a big deal, but as I move into my diva room and all the other stuff, they may be a problem. So I'm going to change that out, and I may or may not end up putting handles on them. I've seen a lot of them on YouTube with handles. However, I kind of like the sleekness of them not having handles, just because, you know, they're the whole things. They're not really meant to be mobile. Also, this is my second time making them because I made them before, same product, same everything, and I ended up dropping them. Only thing that was different is I had like some metallic paint from Hobby Lobby or Michael's or whatever, and it had like gold and silver specks, and I just sprayed them. So it had a little more glitter shimmer, but they came out nice. They're done, and that is it. Any questions you have, drop them in the bottom bar, and thanks for watching.